I don't drink soda.
Do you want to do a full countdown from the top?
Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yo, welcome to the Natural Habitat Podcast, everybody. My name is Mikey Booyah.
My name's Awesome Ty.
Computer is here. Free Candy is here in Canada. They're in Canada. I need to like figure out a different way to, because when I say Free Candy is here, comma, in Canada.
I mean, he's here in spirit.
Here in spirit, but they're in Canada. But it makes it sound like we're in Canada. And I don't want to, the last thing we want to do is immediately
we're in the big city here.
Yeah, Canada doesn't have big cities.
No.
We don't want people that are tuning in for the first time to think that we're a Canadian podcast, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
We're 1/4 Canadian.
I mean, that could be why we're getting a lot of negative comments, because people already do. They're like, who are these two Canucks?
People don't like Canada for whatever reason.
I don't know why.
We do. We love Canada.
No, I have no qualms
No
with
qualms.
Canada.
Canadian people are super nice.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean, I see you, but I wouldn't want to be you, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Librarians are typically super nice, but I wouldn't want to be mistaken as a librarian. They're not cool. You know what I mean? There's a difference between nice and cool. Free Candy, you're cool, bud, but if we're going to generalize it, I think most Canadians are less cool than Americans. I mean, I don't know. We're getting off track here.
Yeah, we are. We're definitely getting off track. But maybe that's something that we could figure out a new way to do the intro and do the introduction of all the hosts, so that way we can make it clear that we're not in Canada.
We could just say it.
Is all I'm saying.
Like that could be like like how we say, my name's Awesome Ty, your name's Mikey Booyah. We are not Canadian.
Or like we could say like, yo, welcome to the Natural Habitat Podcast. My name is Mikey Booyah.
My name is Awesome Ty.
This is Computer. We're in America, and Free Candy is here
in Canada. Here in Canada. Okay. Yeah.
Here in Canada.
But we're in America.
Yeah,
I like that. Sounds real natural.
Yeah. So we'll cut all this and we'll figure this out. Or we can. I guess we just figured it out. So we could just take it from the top and do that.
Okay.
All right. So give us another countdown, please.
10. I'm just going to do it from 5. Is just 5 okay? 5, 4, 3.
Yo, welcome to the Natural Habitat Podcast. My name is Mikey Booyah.
We're in America.
No, it is true. We are in America. Computer is here worldwide, and Free Candy's in Canada. Thank you for tuning in today and for joining us on this glorious, stupendous.
Free Candies on Amazon. A top result is Young Earth Organic Chewy's fruit flavored candy chews. 8 ounce pack of 6. It's $49.90.
Wait, I thought it was free candy. No, computer. Stop.
Amazon
Computer.
Local stores. Say what's nearby.
Stop.
Wow, that was uncalled for, computer.
That is. Thank you for taking time out of your, it was Memorial Day recently.
Yeah.
Is that the holiday?
Did you pay respects to all the soldiers that we've lost in the wars?
I don't think that's what it's about.
Yeah. We're memorializing, is that a word? Mm-hmm. Memorializing the fallen troops.
You're thinking of Veterans Day.
No, Veterans Day is for the ones that didn't get killed.
No, Veterans Day is for the ones who are still alive and continue to fight with us day to day, the great battle
Computer,
of life.
What's the story of Memorial Day?
The first Memorial Day was celebrated in Waterloo, New York on May 5, 1866. By 1890, all of the northern states recognized it as an official state holiday. Many southern states continued to honor their dead on separate days until after World War I, when the holiday was changed from honoring those who died fighting in the Civil War to honoring Americans who died fighting in any war.
Dead. We're dead people. We're celebrating the dead. If you're a current veteran that's alive, this isn't for you. This isn't about you. Like, that's what they have Veterans Day for. You need to take a back seat and just cool it, with all your received valor.
Yeah. Take a break today. Well, that actually, I feel dumb. I got egg on my face because yesterday I thought that.
Did you thank a troop yesterday?
Well, I thought that it was Memorial Day, and that you were just supposed to like remember like good memories, remember numbers, remember.
Oh no! See, you got it all mixed up.
I was just remembering stuff.
Oh, see, no, this is about the dead troops, the ones that were killed.
Fuck.
And I think like Donald Trump said at one point, well, I prefer my troops, that are still alive.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get killed. Like those are the heroes. You know what I mean? Like these other guys.
Yeah.
I mean, these are losers. They were killed.
Yeah, I do agree with that also. I mean, that is obviously just a better fighter, a better soldier, made it out. Well, do you have any memories should we maybe tell memories of like some sort of some troop that we met or something? I know one. I'll go first.
Okay.
I remember the time that you fought the war on Christmas and
I'm alive.
And you stole valor.
I'm alive here. I'm right here.
You are alive.
So you would celebrate me on Veterans Day. Well, you shouldn't celebrate me on Veterans Day, but if you were to celebrate me for my stolen valor, you would do that on Veterans Day as opposed to we would want to find someone who stole valor and then was killed.
Well, it wasn't for you. It was for the old veteran that was like the recipient.
Oh
of
yeah,
your
and
stolen
he's
valor.
almost certainly dead.
He's
by
dead.
now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He's dead. So I just wanted to memorial him.
Yeah, R.I.P. to that chap.
Do you have one?
The same guy.
Same guy?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Good call. So, thank you for joining us on this Memorial Day, on the tail of this Memorial Day weekend. We were talking a little bit before the show, a little bit of shop talk.
Yeah, sure.
We do film this show now in the big city, and we had to rent out like an industrial type place. Our lease ran out, so we had to move. But we are in the same building. We're just on a different level, so we have the same view.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous view of the cityscape there.
Mm-hmm. And it's like a little more industrial here now. And why does that matter?
I have no idea. You were the one saying it.
I feel like I was about to make a great point about the industrialness of the area.
We're in like a warehouse, but not like a warehouse. We're in like a warehouse like the old video store from the 90s. You remember Warehouse Video?
Warehouse Music?
And you could get CDs. Yeah, it had CDs and videos.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Was it a Warehouse Video at some point?
I think it was just Warehouse.
See, I thought it was called Warehouse Music. That's what I remember it being.
Let me have a look-ski here.
Maybe it's a Mandela effect, like Tina Turner. Remember how I thought that Tina Turner was dead already? And then it turned out it was just Whitney Houston that I was thinking about.
I can't find anything on this store.
Yeah, it's gone. I don't think it even happened in this.
Is this like a Mandela effect type deal, like where I'm misremembering? Like,
yeah, that's what I just said. And it's we're in the other timeline where Warehouse Music never existed. There's just warehouses.
It's unfortunate. It was a nice store.
It really was. But we were talking a little bit. Oh, shop talk. We were doing shop talk.
Shop. We're in the shop. We're in the
shop.
We're in the warehouse.
It's industrial. We had to move to a different place, so now we're in a shop. So we do shop talk.
There's you can't see them, but there's like a big rolling door over there that you have to like
pull a
open.
chain. Yeah. There's a whole pulley system. So we were doing shop talk, and we were talking about GTA Online.
Yeah.
What you said you have on PS5?
Yeah, I do.
That's like a whole other level above what I
think it's I don't know, like I know the PS4 and PS5 versions like commingle online. It's like crossover,
cross compatible.
I don't know. Does like Xbox, is it also cross compatible with Xbox or no?
No. So now that I think
so
about
we couldn't you have Xbox, right?
Yeah,
we couldn't play together.
No, because I think the Xbox servers and the PlayStation servers are different. But yeah, that sucks. You don't have an Xbox One?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
So you just really have to get the game at this point,
pretty much. Yeah,
which is it's a feat itself. Games are $90.
They're pricey, especially when you already have them on a different platform.
Yeah, and you don't want to buy it. But GTA 5, I've been getting down with Bill, William Waffles, and some of the guys from the DAGs, the mini golf crew that we were all playing with.
Yeah.
So we've been getting down on GTA, and we've been doing role playing where like the classic one that we always did was walking from the bottom of the map to the top of the map without dying.
I remember that.
And then we have another one that we're planning out, like a fishing trip one, where we're going to go find a truck that spawns with like a boat on a trailer, steal it, take the boat off the truck, put like our own truck on there, go down to the city, change into like our, boating clothes, go out. I found a spot to like launch the boat that like we could back it down a ramp and everything. Launch the boat, go out there, and then everybody except for Damien is going to know, and he doesn't watch the show, so he's not going to know, that we're actually going there to like get rid of a murder weapon, like a gun that we will have some story about how we killed some guy with a gun, and we have to go dump it out in like the deep ocean. And then when we get out there, we're going to like, make him prove that he isn't going to tell anybody.
Snitch. He's
or
not
whatever.
going to snitch. Yeah, you're going to threaten him his own life. Yeah.
He has to give us some info that we can use against him.
Otherwise, you're going to shoot him right there and toss him in the. Yeah.
And then he'll respawn back at land. But, by then the role play will be over. So there's that one. There's news reporters, which I think would be fun, pretending to be news reporters and like crew and cameraman and shit.
How would you do that?
So ideally it would be like 2 people. One person is playing the reporter. They get like the slick back hair. They wear the suit. They do like the whole thing, right? The other person is the cameraman. They have like the vest on. They like rig up and everything. And
can you get a camera in GTA?
See, that's what I'm looking into. I'm looking into if you can get a camera, if you can get something close to a camera. I know that you could pull your phone out, which would be good enough. You're just recording it on your phone.
Sure.
So a guy's standing there with his phone. You both are in passive mode, so that way you're like kind of see through and people can't shoot you, right? You go and approach a person that is like fighting another guy or fighting with the cops or whatever, like another player online. And you go up to him, get in your spots, click off passive mode so you pop back into the game. And then you go, I'm here in downtown San Andreas where a shooting is currently happening. Sir, what is going on? Have you seen anything? Like what's made you so angry or whatever? And like try to interview this person, which 9 out of 10 times will just kill you. But every once in a while, you'll get a guy that'll go along with the interview. And that one is really all about tricking another person into getting involved in the role play and being interviewed by a newscaster on the streets in Grand Theft Auto.
It's clever.
So there's like a bunch of like little cool role play things that we're trying to come up with. So if anybody out there has any ideas, sound off. Let us know a good role play idea that you could do with like a group of people in GTA. There's countless ideas, but whenever I look up like a Reddit thing or ask GPT to give me a list, they're all kind of like corny. It's like cops and robbers. One of you is robbers and one of you is cops and you try to catch them.
Yeah, that's kind of boring. It's kind of blasé. And
it's really only going to be fun for like 10 minutes. Whereas like the fishing trip, we can make a whole day out of that, But, yeah, you should, if anybody else plays GTA 5 on Xbox, don't add me. Don't try to join the party.
No.
Don't try to get into the lobby.
Absolutely don't do that.
We have a tight crew that we play with, and we're not looking to add people.
Close knit.
Close knit. So we wanted to talk today about something that how would you describe this in like a clickbaity way?
Oh gosh, what are we talking about?
We're talking about morning routines for a successful executive, entrepreneur, motivation driven individual. A morning routine that will not only start your day off right, but it will kick you into overdrive.
And it's going to get you, is it going to make you rich?
It's going to make you rich.
Get rich quick with this morning routine.
Oh, it's going to make you rich.
That the banks don't want you to know, or somebody, George Soros doesn't want you to know about this, because isn't George Soros in control of all the banks?
I don't know. I don't really know who George Soros is.
I think I'm going down like a Kanye rabbit hole here.
Yeah, George Soros. Computer, who's George Soros? He didn't want to answer. I clear as day asked him a question.
Computer, why do people hate George Soros?
I don't have an answer for that.
Doesn't have an answer for that. Convenient. So we wanted to here. Actually, we're gonna cut the beginning intro, and then we're gonna actually use this because I forgot that we had this. Okay. So we wanted to talk to you today about something that is, how would you describe this in like a clickbaity type of way?
George Soros doesn't want you to.
It's morning routines. We're talking about the morning routine. Is that what we were calling it?
This morning routine will get you laid and paid.
Yeah. And I'm talking about winners. I'm talking about overachiever. Is overachiever always bad? Or is that good sometimes?
Well, overachiever is like you overachieve when you're expected to do very little, and then you like somehow manage to. So like overachiever, like is somebody that like you had low expectations for that somehow like succeeded past your low expectations, not necessarily like to a high standard, but like they did better than you expected them to.
Okay. So for achievers, for the dreamers, for
urban
believers.
achievers, like from the Big Lebowski.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, the Jeffrey Lebowski Urban Achievers. It was like a group of children that the other Lebowski sponsored.
Oh, okay.
If you've seen the Big Lebowski, you'll get the reference. If not, then you can. Great film, by the way. Great film.
It really is. So mornings are one of those things, some people love them.
I hate them.
Some people hate them.
You know what? This is just between me and you. Like you guys don't pay attention to this. Go do something else. I'm not a morning guy.
No,
not at all.
I think that there's really only two ways to be. There's not a morning guy. There is a morning guy. And I could tell you that because I've been both. Okay.
Both simultaneously.
A little bit of this, a little bit of
simultaneously.
That. Sometimes I'll wake up a little early and I'll feel good about it. Sometimes I'll sleep in.
Okay.
So yeah, simultaneously.
Wow. So what's your secret, my friend? Like, give me this secret because again, I hate fucking mornings. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to live my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to deal with anything that I have to deal with. Even on like a good day when I have something to look forward to, it's still like, like no.
See,
this again, another day.
Most of my dismay and not another day feeling comes at night, late at night when I'm laying in bed before I go to sleep, and when I get up, I usually feel fine.
Oh, see, it's like the opposite for me. I'm feeling good, and that's why I tend to go to bed super late. Is because like I'm finally in a groove and content by the time like I'm just going to sleep. Like late night, I go to sleep maybe around 1:30 or 2, sometimes later, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm getting up, around 10 a.m. typically when I should be getting up at around 7. 7's what I'm shooting for. Even 6. If I could get up at 6, I'd have a whole extra 4 hours of my day that I can do whatever with. I could play Grand Theft Auto 5, which I never even have time to play. So
yeah, you could. That's what I started getting up at 6, and it's lit.
Yeah.
You get there's like a whole other day in the beginning of the.
I used to be able to get up at 6, or I would at least get up and like go lay on the couch and like watch TV and like slowly start. I wasn't very productive at 6, but like now I'm immediately hitting the snooze, and sometimes I'll snooze for several hours. And that's not good.
Yeah. We actually found out that snoozing doesn't do anything.
No, because you're not getting into that deep state of sleep. You're just getting this half-ass bullshit sleep, and like, what's that going to do for you? It
teases you, and it just makes you upset.
Yeah.
So really, what we want to do is we want to do a sleep swap, where you and I are going to swap our morning routines. So we'll run through our current morning routines. And then that way we know what each of us has to do. And really the goal of this is for us to get clippable moments that we can put that Andrew Tate music behind and put them.
Do they know what the Andrew Tate music is?
It goes like but
like what Andrew Tate, give them some context here. So we searched for Andrew Tate type beat.
Yeah.
I don't know why we searched for that.
Well, we
us
started
one.
talking about like the motivational morning routine videos and how it's like, I wake up at 5 a.m. I eat 3 eggs, 2 slices of bacon.
I meditate for 90 minutes, and then I write thank you notes in my journal.
I immediately work out for 3 hours. Yeah. I wake up and I work out for 3 hours. That's like so many people's morning routine. And it's not like a realistic thing.
I don't want that. Honestly, like I should exercise and work out more, but I definitely don't want to do it first thing in the morning.
First thing?
Like no. I'm trying to exercise for like maybe like an hour or two after work. I think I remember would be the best time, or maybe even right before bed if I can find a gym that's open late.
Yeah, definitely at night. Right after work would probably be best because you're already
relieve that
stress.
Yeah, exactly, and you can kind of wind yourself down, get your body tired and relaxed,
or because right before bed feels more like jail to me. That was like a jail.
Is that what you do in jail? You work out?
Yeah,
I guess you're constantly working out in jail, right? Because you have nothing to do, so you're just doing push-ups in your cell. And
but I remember like I didn't do a lot of like jail, but I went to juvenile hall a lot when I was a kid. And in juvenile hall, when you would get, is that a noise? Or am I tripping?
I didn't hear a noise.
Okay. In juvenile hall, when you would get crewed up with someone,
like a gang.
No, like they would give you a roommate because a lot of the rooms were 2 people rooms.
You didn't call them bunk buddies? Bunk buddies?
Yeah, bunkies.
Bunk buddies is what I'm thinking.
Bunk buddies. I don't know. That might be a little off-putting. Yeah, a little gay. But you would get a cellmate, someone that you would share this bed with. They gave you a king-size bed. You slept in the bed with another angry kid.
They didn't just give you like a bunk bed?
No.
Actually, one big bed. And even if you had to share it, a king bed seems pretty generous for juvenile hall. That's still a lot of room. I sleep in a king bed with a woman, and I still have plenty of room typically.
And the trick is you sleep hamburger and not hot dog. Because if you sleep sideways on the bed, then the king size bed, it's long enough for, a 16-year-old kid. You could fit on that. Your feet will maybe hang off the edge.
Yeah.
But then you have way more room. So you could have a gap between you and this guy that is coming down off of meth and stabbed his stepdad. So, I remember every single roommate that I had in juvenile hall, it was like nighttime workout, and then they like let you go to the shower right before you go to bed. So it was like workout routine right before the shower, which was right before bed. And now I can't work out at night.
Now, if we have like a teen listener that's maybe on the wrong path right now and they might be spending some time in juvenile hall, like what tips would you give them for survival?
I would say you want to. So are they already there, or are they on the road to going there?
They're probably going to end up there
because they're probably not going to be listening to this if they're there.
No, yeah,
but they're going to be headed.
Like maybe
there.
they have like a pending court case that they're most likely going to be found guilty, and they're going to do some juvie time.
And they know it's coming.
They know it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah. So now they're in like, okay, I gotta, get ready for this. I gotta prepare, like that one movie. You're going to jail. Let's go to prison. Yeah, that was a good movie.
So it's going to be like that, but leading up to before you go, I would say just do nothing, live life like normal. Maybe think about doing some things to prepare yourself, but I don't really have too much advice.
Like savor your time on the free world. Yeah. Have yourself like a steak dinner, because they're probably not going to give you much steak in there. Maybe like a little bit, but not. You're not having a ribeye every night, right?
No, you're not.
Some nights.
Yeah, and they're not gonna. Maybe you'll get Salisbury steak. Does that count as steak?
No, that's not steak.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna get.
Oh man.
But depending on if you have money, then you might be able to get like some steak bites, like Jack Link's steak bites.
Steakums is like
Don't you have to cook steakums?
Yeah, it's like a really thin, shitty steak that you cook and like make a sandwich out of.
Mm-hmm. Which were good sandwiches.
Now, say you were able to smuggle a pack of steakums in there. Would you have any way of cooking it? Like, get some matches,
or cook it with like magnifying glass, maybe.
Okay, that might be good. You have plenty of time, so there's no rush as far as getting this steakum cooked.
Yeah, you could slow cook it too, because you have all the time. You could just kind of like put it underneath your mattress.
Yeah, or you could just let it dry out.
Yeah, dehydrate it.
You'd have like jerky, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways that you could do it. But this isn't about how to make
No, it's not about
food
steak
and stuff. This is advice on what to do to survive.
Survival.
So first thing when you get there, you want to find the biggest, baddest guy that you can see.
And you go up and you attack him?
You go up, you kill him.
Kill him?
With kindness.
That's what I was thinking. I'd be like, hey, like you seem like a good guy.
Here.
You pay him a compliment. People like compliments, and then all of a sudden, the biggest, toughest guy, he's looking out for you. He's watching your back.
And let him know. Be like, yo, I'm new here. I haven't been to any other jails, and I'm not part of the prison politics.
Yeah, and you kind of you say like, do we really want to be a prison cliche here? Like where you're raping me and attacking me? No, like why don't we break from tradition and
just be cool.
Yeah. Let's be friends.
Mm-hmm. So you do that, you make friends with him, and then you're going to want to, whenever you make phone calls, you're going to want to yell at whoever you're on the phone with. You could even wait for them to hang up and be like, okay, I love you, Mom. I'll talk to you later. They hang up and then you go, look, bitch. Don't ever fucking, if I go to buy steak bites and there's no money on my Steakums card, I'm going to be pissed. And when I get home, I'm going to rape you to death.
The other inmates are going to see that and they're going to respect you for how tough you're talking on the phone to your mother. Yeah.
So they're going to think that it's really tough. They're also going to think that maybe this guy's unpredictable. Maybe this guy.
It's a bit of a wild card.
He's holding on to this anger that he has on the outside and he's going to channel
explosive temper.
Mm-hmm. So they kind of leave you alone from that. Then get in good with the guards and the people that are like that are running the day programs in there, because they do movie time in juvenile hall.
Movie time.
And this is in every juvenile hall worldwide.
You get to watch movies.
They wheel out a cart
with
the TV on it,
like you would have in elementary school in the 90s.
Strapped on with like a big fucking.
Well, kids today probably aren't going to know that reference, but it's going to be an old timey box TV strapped to like a cart.
Yeah,
and
with like tie down straps that you would like attach wood. To like the back of your truck,
with like a VCR on like a little shelf below it,
and they fucking cranked it down, and they would wheel it all around, and we're gonna have.
Now, what type of movies are we talking here? Are we talking Fern Gully? Are we talking something a little bit more for adults? Maybe heavyweights.
Sometimes they would do like Bad Boys.
Bad Boys?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, wow. So that's got to be R?
Yeah. Some rated R movies, and mostly I think Bad Boys was big because it made the cops look cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So anything that makes cops look cool, anything that's about cops killing it, cops fucking being the shit, and
Police Academy.
Police Academy.
I guess Police Academy kind of made them look like fools. There were a couple that looked cool, but for the most part, it was making them look like bumbling buffoons.
Yeah, it really did.
I loved those movies.
Yeah, they were good. But you had the main guy, whatever his name was.
And the sound effects guy, remember him? He was the best one.
Michael Winslow?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
That was like a computer beeping.
Okay, I'm going to do one. Are you ready?
Yes. Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, helicopter.
See?
Passing by.
Boom. What were we talking about? Juvenile Hall.
Juvenile. So you're going to want to get in tight with the people that are running these day programs. You're going to want to get in tight with the guards. You're going to want to get them to get that horror movie. It's called Teeth. And it's about a girl who has teeth in her vagina that like bite down and chomp dicks.
So when you're making love with this woman, like the teeth bite you and they bite off your dick
hard all the way.
God damn.
So it's this horror movie.
That sounds horrific.
Yeah, it is. And maybe they only I never watched it. I never watched it. Okay. I just saw like the trailer and a couple clips and a couple pieces of it. Never watched it.
And they play this for you in Juvenile Hall.
No, but if you get in tight with these guards and these people, you can get them to play it.
Oh, okay.
And then you say, that's just like me.
Now, can you bribe these guards? Are they easily bought?
Yes. And depending on the guard, it's going to be a lot more costly. Some of them will be, you slip them 2 steakums. And they're going to be good. They'll roll them up. They'll eat them. They're happy.
Yeah, or maybe when you're using your phone time, you command someone, because you're going to be doing this aggressively, be like, hey, I want you to go to this guard's house and pay him, like real money.
Yeah, yeah. Have someone on the outside.
Yeah,
go pay him. Leave an envelope in his car or something like that.
Yeah.
Then you're also going to want to... Because some of these guards, the price is going to be steep.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. And sometimes it's going to be beyond monetary, beyond steakums.
They're going to want favors.
Yeah. They're going to want favors of all different types of varieties and natures. But some of them are going to be of the sexual nature.
So we're not talking like, hey, go wash my car here. We're talking about like go wash my balls.
Yeah, like suck my dick and I'll let you watch teeth, And sometimes it's going to be worth it, because if you think about it, you got the rapist that's in there, the kid Tommy, that is in there for R wording and essaying his whole family.
Yeah, and you've got Jimmy, the gang member.
Mm-hmm. And he also is arist. So you got these guys in here.
These are tough cookies.
And they can spit roast you, okay? They could one in your ass, one in your mouth.
Whoa.
Or you could blow a guard one time. And the guard he's nice, He doesn't want to beat you up. He just wants to get his dick sucked.
Now, is there any way to survive in Juvenile Hall without having to do anything gay?
No. You're definitely going to want to immediately befriend the big guy, blow him, blow the guards. You want to just blow everyone, and then you'll be safe. And no one will rape you.
So that's your advice, is to just like preemptively like go around blowing people so you're not forced to at a later time?
Well, I guess if you don't want to do that, or if that's like against your religion or something, or maybe you're just like above it, then
do you think,
I would
is that like a valid thing you could say to somebody that's trying to rape you? Be like, hey man, please don't rape me. It's against my religion. All right. Like
maybe. Yeah.
And they're like, oh,
depending
of course,
on the person, that might work.
I'm not going to interfere with your spirituality.
But I think that teeth, if you get teeth to play, no matter what, somehow, then that is going to lower your chances of getting R'd.
Because the other inmates are going to be grateful that you got a cool horror movie played for them instead of Ferngully?
No, they're going to think that your butthole has teeth.
Oh, okay. That's why you're playing teeth.
Yeah, you play it, you go, that's like me. That's like me.
Okay.
And you just keep saying, you know, just like me. My whole family has teeth. And then leave it up in the air so they don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, they're not gonna take the chance.
Yeah, they're not going to test it out right after watching teeth.
Right, that's gonna traumatize them.
Then you're going to want to get someone to put a lot of money on your books. You're going to want to be sad to like family members and long lost aunts. You're going to want to reach out to these people. I'm in jail. I need money. Then you get everyone to send you money and maybe have someone else on the outside start a GoFundMe and just stack money on your books. You buy a bunch of soups and like coffees and stuff. And then you use those
as currency
and you trade those. So you give someone maybe, I don't know, like you give someone like,
this is no laughing matter.
You give someone like 6 soups, 2 coffees, and you suck their dick. And then they'll leave you alone. They'll leave you alone for 48 hours.
Again with the dick sucking. Now, couldn't I just give them like 7 soups and 3 coffees and then just no
but
dick
then
sucking?
you're going to run out of supplies way quick. You're going to run out of coffee and soup like nothing. So that's just the way that it was when I went. And I assume that's the way that it is everywhere in juvenile hall. But you're going to want to get stacked up commissary. You're going to want to maybe get rid of your roommate. If you have a roommate, get rid of them. Use
like
no, not like that. Just like maybe complain, maybe make it really hard to live with you. Like take a lot of shits, fart all the time. You could have smelly feet, maybe shit on your feet, and then make it to where your feet are smelly. And
your roommate has the option of going somewhere else?
Yeah, he says, I want to leave. And then they move him somewhere else. So, yeah, you're not in prison. This isn't like you're not like locked up and you can't do anything. You just move. It's like a hotel.
I get what you're saying.
But once you could check out, but you can never leave.
Like the Hotel California.
Which is a perfect comparison because you can check out.
California.
You can say, I don't like it here. I want to leave. I want to check out. And they'll check you out, but you're not going to leave. You're going to go to another room. So you get them out. You use their bunk as like a display shelf for all of your items. You put all your items up, stack them up.
Soups and what have you.
Yeah, face them nice, all your coffees and soups. And then you get like a LED strip like this. And put it up above so that way it has cool lighting. And you use that to promote your store. So now
you're becoming a shopkeep now.
Mm-hmm. You're trading people. You go, hey, I got 2 soups. You give me 4 coffees.
Like a trading post.
Yeah. It's a barter system. A lot of blowjobs. Because that's what people want, okay? It's like supply and demand. And you use that, you come up, you stack up, and then eventually you pay off enough guards to where you get your own wing, your own whole area that's to yourself. You have a gaming room, you have a theater, you have a bowling alley, you have like it's like, you remember when like Al Capone went to jail?
Yeah, and he's eating the lobster and
yeah. And he had like a whole living room and like fucking dining room table that all of his friends would come and hang out. Fully functioning kitchen.
I think that's Goodfellas that you're thinking of. The movie Goodfellas.
Was it?
Well, they had that scene in Goodfellas.
But that was based off of.
They went to jail.
Based off of him?
All cush.
Yeah, it probably was Goodfellas. But still, think about how in Goodfellas when that happened.
They looked pretty cool.
So you can get to that level. Easy peasy. And that's really all the advice that I can give.
I think that was all relatively good advice. So sound off below if you're facing some juvenile hall time and if you're gonna follow his advice or if you're going to just wing it yourself.
So let's
Getting up in the morning.
Let's run through our morning routines so that we know what to expect.
So my morning, are we talking about our current morning routines
Current
or our
morning routine.
ideal morning routine? Okay, so my morning routine is I set an alarm for 6 every morning.
Mhm.
It goes off and I will either just sleep all the way through it, start hitting snooze, or I'll just turn it off and go back to sleep. So basically between 6 a.m. and 10 when I typically wake up, I mean, it's just a lot of me avoiding waking up. And then once I do, I wake up at 10 and I'm in a hurry because I'm running late for work or whatever it is that I should have been doing earlier in the morning. And it's a mad dash to get dressed and find all my stuff. Probably I'm going to lose either my wallet or my keys. So that's going to set me back, a half hour up to a half hour. And pretty much my mornings are trash.
Okay.
Just all around bad.
I think I could do that. Cause I did that for a long time. And then now my morning routine.
No breakfast, mind you. You're
No
not
breakfast?
Don't eat any breakfast.
Okay. Well, that's good because that actually is worked into mine already. Cause I don't eat breakfast.
You're not going to have time to like make coffee or anything. Like maybe you can grab a yerba if you have one and take it with you, but you're not going to really, you can't consume anything before leaving the house.
Okay. Good to know.
It should be challenging to find clothes to wear because you didn't plan, your wardrobe out for the next day and you're just like trying to find clean clothes and searching all around the house. Maybe you have some, but you left them in the dryer so they're all super wrinkled.
Yeah.
And you have to like get them unwrinkled so you look semi-presentable.
Yeah.
And then it's just get the fuck out of the house as quick as you can.
Okay. Well, here's a rundown of what you're going to be doing.
Okay.
With your morning. Okay. So I get up 6 a.m.
6 a.m. You
Set an
physically
alarm.
get up or
My alarm goes off.
Okay, alarm goes off. See, I already do that. Alarm goes off at 6.
5:59.
5:59. Okay, I can
My
change
alarm
it. I
goes
can
off.
set it back a minute. I'm on board with that.
Then it changes to 6. I'm already awake. I sit up like a vampire out of a coffin.
Kind of like
type
that,
thing.
or that game Don't Wake Daddy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? The children's board game where the dad just pops up
So
if you wake him.
I do what I call waking daddy when I wake up. I go. Then I immediately right out of bed I exercise. I don't eat anything. I don't drink any water. I don't do the cold water thing that fucking WikiHow was telling us to do.
So immediately after getting out of bed, do you have like weights next to your
I
bed?
step out of bed and then I fall over into a gush-ups, right? So I do gush-ups. I do shush-ups.
You mean push-ups?
No, I do gush-ups. Gush-ups, shush-ups. I do full-ups. I have a bar.
I'm confused. That's a pull-up.
I do arm circles.
Okay, I could do the arm circles.
Then I stretch.
Yeah, stretch.
Yeah. So I don't stretch before. I don't do any pre-stretching before I work out. I work out cold muscles. It's like a cryo chamber. You know what I mean? So I work out cold. Then I stretch at the end, stretch it out. Then breakfast is lunch. So lunch is usually when I eat breakfast. So you could like move from after workout, then it's lunch. It's like a choose your own adventure book.
So what time are we talking for lunch?
Lunchtime, 12, 1.
So you're
something
working
like that.
out from 6 a.m. till lunchtime.
Well, no, it's workout for 3 hours.
3 hours you're working out.
And then it's smash cut to lunch. Then in between that is my commute, right? So I got to come here. I got to come here to the city. I live outside of the city and I got to commute here. So on my commute, I have coffee because, I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat until lunch. So I have coffee. I usually have like a donut or like a pastry.
You just said you don't eat breakfast or anything
not
until
like
lunch.
a tiny, like like a donut.
It still counts.
No,
It still counts.
That
It
definitely
absolutely
doesn't
counts.
count.
You're
That does
consuming
not
food.
count. That
Okay,
doesn't count.
okay, whatever. I'll have a donut.
Okay, so a coffee to dip in the donut, which the donut dissolves, it turns into coffee pretty much.
So you're dunking your donut.
I'm dunking my donut.
It's a Dunkin' donut.
And I'm using that as like a creamer. So the donut is like the creamer for the coffee. Then I usually have like a small bowl of oatmeal that I bring.
Again, you're eating. That's breakfast.
No.
That's breakfast.
That's oats. Oats is like oat milk.
People eat oatmeal for breakfast.
Oat milk.
It's a common breakfast food.
It's milk.
It's in the breakfast cereal aisle.
I remember they used to say that you eat milk. Is that true?
No,
You don't drink
no.
milk, you eat milk?
No, you drink milk.
Okay, well then oat milk is...
Are you talking oat milk or oatmeal? Because those are two specifically different things.
I'm talking oatmeal, but oat milk is made from oatmeal. So same shit.
No, I mean, like if it's chunky and you're eating it with a spoon, like
But
that's
it's
oatmeal.
it's a small bowl from home. It's not even a bowl, it's a mug. It's the same mug that I had my coffee.
So it's a mug of oatmeal. Are you eating it with a spoon?
Yes.
Then you're eating oatmeal. You're not drinking it. You're not drinking oat milk, which
But
you
I
could,
sip it.
would it
I
come
sip
through a
it like
straw
soup.
easily?
I
Like
sip
if,
it
If you put a straw in there,
Yeah.
would you be able to get it
a
through?
Slurpee straw or like a traditional...
Just a traditional straw.
Dude, you know that there's no
Okay,
such thing as
okay.
a traditional
So
straw.
yeah, you got your oatmeal.
Okay, I got my oatmeal, I got my donut, my small donut, my coffee, my extra large coffee. I have an apple. I have an orange.
What? This is your lunch, right?
No. No.
Well, this
This
is
is
breakfast.
for driving. I'm burning off these calories with the gas.
This is
with the driving. I have 4 slices of bacon and 4 slices of sausage, and I have egg, okay? And that's it.
okay.
I don't have any...
Now you didn't
have any toast.
mention like when you prepared all this. Like how was this prepared? Because you said you were just working out the entire time. Like, do you have a chef that prepared it for you and put it in your car ready to go for you?
No, all this is processed. You just buy it already made. And then...
But you're
like,
leaving out key steps here. Because
you know, like
what
the
is it just?
microwave ready
Does it just
bacon?
materialize in front of you?
You know, like the microwave ready bacon that's like already fully cooked?
Yes, but at what point? Like, you're not giving me the full routine here because
I just have it
it's just there
every couple weeks. You go shopping,
and it's
right?
just there in your car for your
it.
commute.
Yeah, it's all ready to go. I have an ice chest that's a Yeti, so I don't have to fill up the ice for 2 weeks.
And how do you make your oatmeal?
What do you mean? Fucking oats and water, dude. How do you make your oatmeal?
But okay, continue.
Then I go to work. Okay, I come here to the city. I do some editing. I do some research on topics and things that we're doing on the show. Do some canon, research the canon, and try to find things that are part of the universe.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So you have to do that. And then after work, you play.
I thought this was just a morning routine. Where are we switching like just in
Works
lives in general?
works-
Is this like a
This
Freaky
is
Fridays?
before lunch. This is after work is before lunch.
So you're playing before lunch.
Yeah.
You have playtime.
Yes. Yeah. Playtime. Then you play and then you lunch and then it's not morning anymore. And you have to do that for 90 days.
90 days? We're
Yeah.
swapping for 90 days?
And then I'm going to sleep in and I'm pretty much just I get to sleep in.
Oh no! Well, I'm changing that now. Like I'm giving. I have a different
Damn,
morning
this is a
routine.
really good deal.
I have a different morning routine.
No, you already said it. It's locked in.
No.
I get to sleep in. I get to
No,
wear wrinkly clothes.
I get up at 5 a.m.
and I'm not allowed to eat.
I get up
before
at
I
5
leave.
a.m. and
No.
I go out and I pick
No.
a fight with
All
someone
right,
on
guys.
the streets.
We love you. We'll see you next week.
I pick a fight with someone in the streets.
Natural Habitat Recordings.